I wanted my kids to go to Catholic school because that's what my husband and I believe in, and we really feel strong about our faith, how we want our children to grow up. He is the kindest and loving kid I've seen yet.
Children who come to Catholic schools are going to receive a first-class education. The statistics show that children in Catholic schools go on to graduate at a much higher rate than children in public schools. They're going to be challenged academically, but they're going to also be formed head and heart.
Our only focus is academic success, coupled with spreading the knowledge of the faith and the truth of the Catholic faith.
Every day they talk about, what it means to be a good person or whatever they're studying, and what it means to care for the things that God has made.
As we organized Forsati Catholic Academy, we wanted to think outside the box to see what is the best way we can deliver Catholic education to our 21st century learners. What is the most innovative, what is the learning style that's developing the best results? And it's been STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. But we're more than just STEM. And so we added art and religion to form the first STREAM school in the state of Minnesota.
We're making sure to integrate art and to integrate religion, to show that religion isn't this separate thing. It's not just this separate subject all off on its own. It's here in this engineering and science and math and art.
When I attended Catholic school at St. Stephen's in Anoka, the technology was chalk, erasers, and the occasional film strip and overhead projector. The technology we offer here at Forsati opens up the children to a world that goes beyond the classroom.
Not only do we use the smartboard for a variety of things, from taking attendance to math to literature, spelling. I mean, it can do sound, it can do video, it can do everything. And you can bring in resources that you might not have been able to get before.
These are not just static items in a textbook, but it's what's happening out in the world. And that's what we're trying to offer the children through the STREAM program. So we're preparing them, 21st century learners, to be 21st century students, workers, leaders.
We're here to make children feel safe and secure, and then blossom into who they're supposed to be and who God created them to be.
He's the one that starts all our prayers at home. Mommy, are we going to do grace? Mommy, maybe we should pray for, so-and-so.
No, honey, just walk, just like you do, please.
Knowing that JJ is such a good kid, it couldn't come any more natural to him.
JJ, wait. JJ, wait.
In our first conversation, Hilda expressed to me, as a volunteer in our faith formation, she saw the good things that were happening for the children of our school.
We were not happy in JJ's old school, and we just wanted him to be in a good environment, in a loving environment.
Her concern was the fact that JJ wasn't in attendance as often as he needed to be, and he didn't feel well, and she was concerned that the not feeling well was that he wasn't feeling right about school, not so much that he was ill.
Big day, huh?
I had talked to Mr. Gallivan and told him, our financial situation, that I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my husband is the only one that works, and he works really hard. But even though he's always working, there's only so limited leftover money.
There were some fiscal concerns, and I assured her that Father Talbot and I and the school community don't want finances to get in the way of a Catholic education.
I was taking from some, from our funding, our electricity got turned off. I came in tears and told him, Mr. Gallivan, I can't do it. And I'm so sad because I can't do it. It was one of the hardest decisions that my husband and I had to make, because we loved it so much and we couldn't do it.
Aim Higher is one of the foundations that assists us as we seek to find ways to help children that want a Catholic education, but money might be in the way of that goal. Within a couple of weeks, JJ was enrolled in our school, and she remarked how his willingness to get to school and to be a student at home had increased, and just his general overall happiness had gone up. The joy in his face and the joy that he spreads amongst his peers and the staff at school are just amazing.
It's been honestly the best thing that has happened to us, and I can't thank all of you enough. I mean, because I honestly didn't think it would happen to my little family.
To discover who God has created them to be. This is what it's all about for Catholic schools. We're already seeing benefits of it at Frassati by people like JJ and others who are receiving, their families are receiving dollars to help them, who may not have come to Catholic education but for that assistance.
Christ did not have a definition of who he was going to preach to, teach to, care for, serve. And that's what Catholic education is still about some 2,000 years later.
It's making our dreams as parents for our children come true. We can't ask anymore.